One telltale sign I'm looking at is there's no hole at the top of the throttle linkage for the cable to go to. A little strange. Spiders and spider webs. Telltale sign that hasn't been used in a long time, if ever. I'm almost thinking this whole dashboard was from another car, and they put it on while they were building it because it was free, maybe from a swap meet or something. And these were cut in the wrong spot. They had to butcher it up afterwards. Maybe it was in another car. Hood's kind of strange because it's metal in the front, but fiberglass on the fenders. Steering wheel came with it. That's always a plus. A lot of fabrication work on this roll cage. That's why I was interested. They know what it takes. All this welding. I got it for the price of the welding rods. But even though I freed this up a little bit, I'm sure this whole column has to come apart and get greased and redone before anyone takes it down the track doing $150 or more. Has rack and pinion steering. I have to learn about that. Maybe it has no oil in it, and that's the reason it's not steering very well. Very hard to steer, but the tires are moving. The road is, I see, moving side to side. So now I just got to put the two front tires back on just so I could roll it around and take it off this flatbed. What's over here? Uh-oh. The purple car and the race boat. More good stuff. Here's the parachute leather. Oh! There goes my elbow. But same thing with the brakes. It's hooked up, it looks like. The master cylinder's there, but the plugs are in. None of the lines were ever really routed anywhere. The rubber lines on the calipers I just took off, they ended up being all rusted and not connected to any metal brake lines. But it's a good start. Stainless floors. Everything riveted in. Has all those quick disconnects that I got to buy the screws for. I only have one of them. That's actually the reason that the hood wasn't coming off. I didn't really research it that much. One of the screws was still in, and I couldn't slide it forward. But now, as soon as I get it off the flatbed, I could take the hood off. Maybe at the swap meet I'll buy a race seat for the driver's seat, so it'll bolt up to this bracket here. That's all done already. I would assume it's all the same configuration. Oh. Got the tunnel, came with the tunnel for over the transmission, which is good. I want to take this dash off so I can see everything underneath there. I thought it was Phillips head. It's all Torx screws. Oh yeah, and one Phillips head. Or two Phillips heads on the ends. Slowly but surely. Retiring soon, so time will be a good thing. I have plenty of time and money. I'll sink it into this thing just to have some fun. Take it on the track. Probably show up to No Name Nationals next year, 2025. This year, Only maybe just flying there and being a spectator if I do that. What's going on? Bear Rose. Nice. Yeah, just trying to get some stuff up, have a good time, get all my numbers up. But this thing, I mean, all the fabrication work that went into it, like I was saying, I got it for the price practically of the welding rods. Finally got the driver's door to open. This hood's pretty cool. It's got the bumblebee paint scheme. I don't know about a name, but I'm going to go with Spooge. Try to get some neon green paint and make some teardrop paint drips on the sides near the rocker panels at the bottom of the body. Like it got slimed with Spooge. Hopper juice. Since I'm retiring from a big garbage truck company, that's what we call a swill in the back of the hopper. A couple of different names. Spooge. But all this fabrication work, if you were going to go do it, here's a good camera mount for you right here. Dash clamp and welding clamp with a zip tie. Little square body action. Finally got my front tires mounted. Wrecker's behind it. K5 Blazer. But this is what I'm thinking. It used to be red before it was yellow. Maybe it has decals and names on the side underneath the yellow paint. Maybe there's a history to this car. I don't know. But all this floor work was done very well too. Oh, this looks like a motor mount because that's a water jacket for the, what's it called? It's aluminum. For the water pump. And that, I assume, goes on to here. Those yellow mounts right there on the left and the right. And I got the transmission mounting plate right here to get that onto. So it did come with a lot of stuff maybe to put it together. But I got a 454 to put in here, but it's out of a motorhome. So I don't know about really doing anything to that. It would need a lot done to get it, you know, some power out of it and everything. But I'm happy with maybe just taking it there, throwing a little cam in it, taking the throttle body injection off the top, putting an intake on it for a carburetor, getting any type of transmission to throw in this thing. I'll make the drive shaft over at US Truck Parts, my old job. And I just spun the rear. It looks like it's got 513s or something in it. So I'll just be happy just fooling around with it on a small level. Doesn't have to be that crazy at first. As long as I get out there and enjoy it. But yeah, it just looks like the last thing that anyone did to this is just spray paint the roll bar inside yellow. I see all the overspray on everything. I don't think that was done with the engine and everything in it. I think that was done after the fact, after it was decommissioned, after it was raced the first time. Well, this is actually a telltale sign that it was taken down the track and everything. It had to be because the engine was in it. RTV, gaskets. But it'll get there again. Alright. Back to doing shorts. Peace.